welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So today's video, honey, we are doing all Fenty everything. So if you'd like to see how I slayed this Fenty face, keep watching. Alrighty, beauties, so this video was highly requested, okay? And yes, honey, new hair. I permed my hair after 7 years natural. I was tired. I just did not feel like battling with the humidity, okay? And sometimes I like a little change. So I got a haircut. I colored it. It was supposed to be like a chocolate cinnamon brown, but I permed it. So, you know, I was going to be bald-headed if we dyed it and then permed it. So I put in a rinse, semi-permanent for right now. But yes, honey, when a woman changes her hair, she changes her life. So yeah, I just added some clip-ins in. So this is what you all are seeing right now. So I'm just trying to switch it up a little bit. So I just had to address the elephant in the room. But yes, beauty, so today is going to be an all Fenty Beauty makeup tutorial. Our good sis is missing a few things, honey, like lip liners. Hopefully that's next. Okay, we don't need anything else, we need some lip liners, okay? And we need a nasty chocolate brown liner, of course. So yes, today is going to be an all Fenty Beauty makeup tutorial. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with priming first. So I'm going to let my primer sit for a little bit while I'm blending out my eyeshadow. So this is Fenty Beauty's True Matte Primer. So this is supposed to be shine stopping, pore diffusing, and it extends makeup wear. So let's take a first spin. Okay, so it has like a loose consistency. The scent just kind of feels like skincare for the most part. It feels good though. For this to be a matte primer, it feels really good. A little extra just to hit those pores, honey, because that is one of my main concerns. I like to look flawless. So now let's get started on the eyes. So I do have the Fenty Beauty. This is the Bomb Posse Mega Mix and Match eyeshadow palette. So I did do a review on this some time back. So this is what the shadow palette looks like. So I am going to go into some neutral crease colors because the star of the show is going to be the Kilowatt. So I'm just going to blend in some natural crease colors and then add this on my lid, which is really the pop that we're going for. So I am just blending these two matte colors into my crease. So that is going to be the foundation. Let me know down below what some of your favorite products are from Fenty. I'm obsessed with their gloss bombs. I really don't feel like there's another brand out. Well, they have big shoes to fill. If you can compete with gloss bombs, gloss bomb cream, gloss bomb heat, and gloss bombs in general, they are just bomb. Like that is my favorite product, I will say, from Fenty. Love a gloss bomb, honey. I don't care. I think I have almost all of them. I have almost all of them, so that should tell you. Some of the best glosses on the market. So I blended those colors in my crease. So now I'm just going with this Kilowatt highlighter. So this is Fenty Beauty's Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter, and what a brat. This is what she looks like. I featured her in my haul. I am excited to use her. So this is not Fenty, but I'm just going with my NYX Glue Primer, honey, just so she has something to adhere to. I definitely like to see a new foundation from Fenty. Something more like poreless, something that just has like a flawless flair to it. I do feel like the soft matte foundation can be a little drying for me, so I'm actually going to mix that today. But yeah, there are definitely like a few products I would like to see from Fenty. Definitely lip liners. I would like to see more pigmented eyeshadow palettes. I'm just going in with my Fenty eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to add What a Brat on my lid, right on top of that glitter glue primer, right in the center. I love how the shimmer is subtle yet noticeable. So I just think it's great for all occasions. I definitely feel like Fenty has a lot of the gloss bombs. I don't really feel like they are missing anything in that category, but I would like to see some more lipsticks. I really did not like the new ones where they had the packaging that you could refill. I don't want to refill anything, okay? Give me the lipstick with the packaging. I don't want to refill. I don't want to switch them out. Okay, I am a sucker for packaging. So I will pay for whatever it is, but I did buy one. I bought the MVP. I just didn't feel like we needed to make those refillable. I know for some people, they feel like, well, why waste all of this packaging and, you know, but honey, we are here for a good time, not a long time, okay? Take advantage while we are here. I'm gonna go back into that brush that I use those crease colors with, and I'm just blending out, the edges of What a Brat on my lid. This is so cute, so pretty. Ah, this is so cute. So now I'm just going to pop on some lashes. Beauty, so now we are back. So I popped on some IMV Kiss Mink lashes. I believe these are the lashes 02. So this is what they look like, just simple. I smoked some brown against my lash line and just popped these on. So now for the skin, honey, now we know. Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation. It leaves me feeling like the Sahara Desert. Okay, you can light a match on my chin. So I'm going to mix it with the hydrating. So sometimes I do mix foundations. I really like mixing foundations because it just sometimes gives you that perfect combination. Like my favorite combo to mix is Estee Lauder Double Wear and NARS. They really just come together and just bring flawlessness. I love that combo. So I'm going to apply this with my beauty blender. So I'm going to do a pump of the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Foundation, and I'm going to go in with a pump of the hydrating. So we are going to place that all over, and we are just going to blend that in. A perfect mix of the two, because honey, I don't want to be dry. So this is what it's looking like. I know usually when I do go in with the straight Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Foundation, honey, ooh, child, the skin is dry, okay? I do remember it being reformulated. It's not the same formula it was when the brand first dropped. And oh my gosh, when the brand first dropped, remember they were doing a search for their global makeup artist, and honey, I went. I skipped the day at beauty school that day. I put on my best black, honey. I slayed my makeup. I did my hair. I wrote my portfolio. And mind you, I was online for like 2 hours, I think. We really thought we were going to be Fenty's global makeup artist. They ended up choosing Priscilla Ono, who was not online, honey. So it was a scam, okay? It was a scam. I think they kind of just want to see who was going to come out, because she was nowhere there, all right? But it was such a great time. I miss those times. They were like searches, competitions. I just really feel like it brings everybody together. And you get to meet new people, which is a great experience. You get to meet new people that are interested in the same things that you were interested in. So for concealer, honey, we are going with the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. I picked up the shade 380. I took advantage of the sale, honey, and I got this for $15. Now, I know I featured this in my products that I regret purchasing, but we picked it up. You know, we are giving it another try, so I'm just going to allow this to dry down. So I'm going to place that right under my under eye. I bought a little bit of a brighter color this time. And to be quite honest, they were out of stock. These stores are really out of stock of everything. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go up a shade and call it a day. Cream contour, I'm going with the Fenty Beauty Match Sticks. This is the Matte Contour Stick in Espresso. So this is my first time using this. I think, does this twist up? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. My first time using it. So you twist it up here. So Espresso is going to be a great color to contour. Okay. I always love a good cream contour, so we're just going to add a little bit on my forehead and hit that jawline. It is matte, so I do want to work and blend this out quickly. But yes, PR searches and campaigns like that just don't happen anymore. I think the beauty community has changed significantly. There are newbies in the game, of course. We're in a different time. People have other interests. Some of them are still doing beauty, then they're also doing lifestyle content as well. But yes, I don't think there will ever be another brand search like that. We really called off from work or whatever we were doing that day to go to Manhattan. I remember that day like it was yesterday. I was so excited. Even though I didn't get picked, it was just great to be a part of the experience. So this matchstick looks really good. I like this. This looks really good. So I'm definitely happy that I picked this up. I definitely see myself using this often. This looks good. So I am going to start blending this out. I'm going to start with the bottom part of the concealer before I go closer towards my lid. The issue for me with this concealer was the fact that it creased. So I'm really just trying to allow this to dry down so that I can get a thicker consistency with the concealer. So hopefully it doesn't crease as much. So I'm just still going to allow the center to just dry down a little bit more. Alrighty, so now that we've allowed this concealer to dry down to all of eternity, literally, we can blend this out. Now, setting powder, I'm being real, y'all. I did return like a good half of my Fenty stash. I'm not gonna lie to you. I returned the eyebrow pencil. Did I return the setting powder? I returned something else. I returned a couple things because I just did not like it. My favorite things from the brand, I would say, are the gloss bombs. Live for them. The highlighters are definitely pretty. I like that I can use them on my eyes. Just something to just pop on the lid. So I love that. But yeah, the gloss bombs are really my favorite. Powder foundation is bomb too. I'm not gonna lie. It is. But sometimes it does have its days. So it's like, I don't know. For setting powder, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in Nutmeg. Now, this is my skin complexion. I had this one and another one. I think it was honey. I don't know. It's been so long. It's been a minute. So I'm just going to go in with this powder. I'm going to tap a little bit on the back of my hand per usual. And I'm going to go in and set my concealer. So it's not going to be brighter, mainly because this is more of my skin complexion, but that's fine. As long as it looks flawless, honey, who cares? So I'm just still continuing to go back in to press some of that powder in. But though, if they did have a mini of this, I might have picked it up. I might have picked up a mini if they had one. It's very hard for me to commit to a product that failed me once. I just kind of just have that thing where it's just like, oh, it has failed me and they should be never seen or heard from again. So now that that's done, I'm going with my Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Now this is in the shade 410. So in Fenty foundation, I am 420, but this powder definitely runs deep. So 410 would be your best bet if you are 420. And if we are shade match sisters, you're just gonna place this all over. This foundation powder is nice. I really do like it. As far as complexion products, this would definitely be my fave. When I say this concealer just drives me up the wall. Oh my gosh, it is already creasing. Do you guys see that? Oh, Fenty. I just went ahead and added some more of that setting powder under my under eye. So now for contour, I'm going to go with my Fenty Beauty Sunstalker bronzer, and this is in Cocoa Naughty. Now initially I did have Mocha Mommy, and I returned Mocha Mommy for Cocoa Naughty because it was just too red for me, but I love the fact that this is more of a cool bronzer. So if I don't want like too much of a warm bronzer, I opt for my neutral one. I absolutely do love this bronzer. It is bomb. So we're just gonna add a little bit. I wish there was like a Cocoa Naughty 0.5. Like there just needed to be one like a hair deeper. That I would use for the summertime because I feel like this is like my perfect contour and bronzer shade. But honey, when I, you know, when summer enters the chat and I'm a bronze goddess, she kind of falls a little short. So I have to dive into my other stash. But yeah, I just wish there was like a shade a little bit deeper. I did have thick mint, but honey, she was too dark. So that's fine. What we have? Okay, so I don't have a blush. So I'm just going to go with my Black Radiance Beauty. This is my baked blush in Toasted Almond. So we're just filling in the gaps. And highlighter. I knew I was forgetting highlighter. I was like, there's something that I am missing from Fenty, but I just didn't know what it was. And it was highlighter. I'm just going to go into this gold shadow right here, and I'm going to use that as highlighter today. A multi-purpose. So now for the lip, I'm going to go into Fenty Beauty's Fenty Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. This is in the shade The MVP. Now I know, honey, this has sparked a lot of controversy on TikTok. And this was also the color that Rihanna wore for the Super Bowl when she revealed to us that she was going to be having another baby. That's exciting. Congratulations to her and ASAP. So this is what the Fenty Beauty Icon lipstick packaging looks like. Really pretty. Oh, okay. So this is what the wand looks like. So I know this is not transfer proof. It doesn't claim to be transfer proof. So I know that was something that a lot of the girls were complaining about. But we are going to take this for a spin. It doesn't really have a smell. Okay, it feels comfortable. This is what it looks like. This feels really nice. It is stunning. So I'm just going to use my concealer brush just to clean it up a little because I got a little carried away. Alrighty, beauties, so we are back. I just finished up that red lip. So this is the finished almost Fenty face. I did have the brow pencil, but I returned it, so I just went in with my dip brow. So that and the blush is really the only thing that's not Fenty, and of course the lashes. But yes, everything else is Fenty, honey. So I do like this lipstick. It has like that velvety, like the description is really it. So as far as my favorite products from today's tutorial, definitely love the lip. This Fenty Icon Velvet Lipstick is bomb. Love this. Definitely keeping her. The Espresso Matchstick. Who would have known? This is bomb, and also you can warm it up on the back of your hand if you feel like the top is a little dried out. The heat from your body will just warm it up so it can glide on effortlessly. So definitely keeping this. Definitely keeping the liquid lipstick. Foundation powder, of course, this is definitely worth it. Love this foundation powder. Freestyle Kilowatt highlighter in What a Brat. Definitely plan on keeping this. This was so pretty. I definitely see myself continuing to pop this on my lid, honey. It's gorgeous. That's really about it. The primer didn't really do it for me. I don't really feel like it has snatched all of my pores. I don't feel like it's flawless. I don't really feel like it is filling in the lines, so it's an X for that. I did mix both my hydrating and the regular soft matte foundation. Still don't like either, so it's an X and an X for those two. But I don't feel as dry as if I would have just used the plain soft matte, so we're good there. Setting powder just doesn't do for me either. And this concealer, I still feel the same. Mind you, I allowed this to dry down for some time, honey. This dried down for some time. I mean, this dried down for TikTok time. Like, you know when you get on TikTok, honey, you just keep scrolling? This dried down for TikTok time, and it just still settled into the fine lines. It just wasn't flawless for me. So yeah, definitely, I still feel the same way as I did when I previously picked this up. Generally, my thoughts are still the same. I love the fact that Fenty is very inclusive. I love the fact that they shook up everything when they dropped all of their shades of foundation, and then everybody tried to follow suit, but honey, they are still falling short because we are still getting 50 shades of beige and then 3 shades of chocolate. But you know, we got to support the brands that support us. So yes, that's the one thing that I will say that I continue to support Fenty, because it is so inclusive, very diverse, and I live for that. So yes, unfortunately my thoughts are still the same, even if they're using a full face of Fenty. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to try. The Invisimatte. It's not too late. this is the Fenty Beauty Invisimatte powder. So you're just supposed to use the puff and set the under eye with it wherever you're oily. I'm just gonna sweep a little bit of that away. I feel like I was getting a little oily, and I guess this just sucked it all up. So I don't know, the verdict is still out on this. So this might still continue to stay. This might still continue to stay. So yeah, the verdict is out on that. I definitely plan on using that again in another tutorial. But yes, beauties, thank you so much for tuning in to today's all Fenty everything tutorial. Let me know your thoughts down below if there's anything that you think I should have picked up, that I should have tried. And as always, thank you all for the continued support, and I will catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching.